Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Joe Biden has a new decree, and this article goes into it. This article, which is from BreitBart.com, is entitled Biden Administration Ask Americans to Report Potentially Radicalized Friends and Family. President Joe Biden's administration announced their plans to create ways for Americans to report radicalized friends and family to the government in an effort to fight domestic terrorism. So what they're trying to do is anybody that fits the label of a radical, which radicalism is dealing with anybody that speaks out against the government or that pushes for a change in government. Okay? Anybody that's labeled as a radical or a hate group or a domestic terrorist, all right, they want people to snitch on them, whether it be your friends, family, all right, because those are the ones closest to you. Okay? And this applies to people that speak the truth, man, whether it be whistleblowers, okay? And at the top of the list are the Hebrew Israelites, because we have the truth, beginning with the true men of the Lord, all right? The ones that speak in 100% truth, which is us, man. The brothers here at Great Millstone, all right? Because we're speaking about the downfall of this kingdom, which is prophetic. It's not of our own words. It's of the Most High's words, which is the Bible, okay? And by doing that, they're trying to link us with terrorism, man. That's why they have all these damn psyops, with these black people, so-called black people, allegedly killing white people, and then trying to blame it on the Israelites, or doing crazy things like driving. I believe it was a Jake that drove into tried to drive into the White House, I believe, or the Supreme Court, or something like that, out down there in D.C. Okay, and then try to link that with the Hebrews, like they call us Black Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, these are all slanders, okay, by the devil to forward their agenda, man, to disrupt the men of the Lord, man, which is prophecy. Okay, let's get 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Yeah, and one of his devices is to divide and conquer. Okay, they've done that to you Israelites going back when they first got over here. All right, they put the tribes against each other. All right, they put the woman against the man. They put the children against the parents. All right, it's all designed, man, to keep us down and to keep us oppressed, man. They promote wickedness, man. That's why the scriptures call us That's why the scriptures call them the accuser of our brethren, which is the Israelites, because they constantly want to keep us in a state of going off, sinning against the Most High, because these nations know that if we are keeping the law, statute, commandments as a whole nation, that no nation could rise up against us. Okay, and it's prophecy. Everything that Esau is doing is prophetic, man. All right. This is Psalms 119 and 95. It says, "The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I will consider thy testimonies." Yeah, because by Joe Biden's administration coming out with this decree. They're trying to get, people that might have friends or family that's involved in going out there prophesying on the streets. They want those people to snitch on them to the government and get them arrested, man. Okay, and that's why the scriptures tell you, man. As a matter of fact, let me get some precepts on that, because you can't be telling everybody what you're involved in. All right, you can't be telling people your secrets, man. You can't be letting people know that you go out there, especially people that's not believers in this truth. Okay, because that's why King David said, "Them that hate the Most High," which hating the Most High is pretty much when you refuse to repent, when you don't want to take heed to this word, right? When you're just out there in the world being a nigga, okay? You hate the Most High, man, and therefore you are an enemy to us and to the Most High, man. All right. It says, Sirach chapter 8, verse 18. It says, "Do no secret thing before a stranger, for thou knowest not what he will bring forth. Open not thine heart to every man, lest he requite thee with a shrewd turn." All right. So it says, "Do no secret thing before a stranger." Yeah. You don't want to be telling everybody what you're involved into, man. Okay? Because like the movie Matrix, okay? Anybody that's pretty much not involved with what you're involved in is an enemy and a potential agent. All right? That applies to your family members, okay? Cuz I got a precept on that. Let's hold that. I'm going to go back to that. Let's read this. Matthew 10:35, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and the man's foe shall be they of his own household." Okay? So believers in this truth, whether it be brothers and sisters, all right, you're going to have foes of your own household, man. All right? They're gonna be mad at you because, especially if you're younger, they're going to be mad at you because they want you to be a part of this world. They want you to go the way of the world because they're in the world. Okay? And misery loves company, man. These people, they want to put you back down in misery, man. Okay? They want you to fucking be in darkness. All right? And really, they got spirits on them, man. All right? Because you're here it is. You're trying to do the right thing, but they're not even putting up a fight. Okay? And the scriptures tell you that an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and a just man is an abomination to the unjust. Okay? So let's go back to Sirach, the 8th chapter. Sirach chapter 8. Is at verse 17. Well, we was at verse 18. It says, "Do no secret thing before a stranger, for thou knowest not what he will bring forth." Yeah, man. Don't be telling people on your job that you go out there in the streets and you preach. That don't be teaching people at your job, man. Okay? Don't be and if you got if you can, man, for you brothers that got women, man, don't let your women know what you're involved in as well. Okay? Don't let your parents know what you're involved in. Okay, now if they find out, they find out. If the spirit reveal it, it is what it is. But you don't want people that love this world to know what you're doing, because they can't be trusted. Okay? Hey, what proves that? Judas Iscariot, man. He was supposed to be a man in the truth, and he betrayed the Son of the Most High. Okay. Not to mention is there's agents within these different camps, man. You know, and if there is, man, then they don't understand. They don't understand that you're fighting against righteousness. You're fighting against what's going to benefit you in the long run. Okay. That's why you got to watch movies like Judas and the Black Messiah, because it shows you, man, that within these different organizations, there is FBI agents, man, that give intel to the government, man. But the thing is, we're a spiritual group, so if you're trying to give intel to the government, all right, that's a vain action, okay? Because all we do, when we get together, all we do is preach the word, man. Okay, and we say, "Thus saith the Lord." When the Lord comes back, this is gonna happen. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not trying to overthrow the government, and they know that. But for prophecy's sake, these things must come to pass, man. All right, we're gonna get into those prophecies as well about what's gonna happen to the prophets of the Lord. Okay, and it was up to these people; they'll kill us because they hate the Most High. All right, and they love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil. All right. As a matter of fact, let me get this next precept. Matthew chapter 6, verse 3. It says, "But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand," I'm reading again, Matthew chapter 6, verse 3. "But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth." Yeah. And we're doing alms, man. This is the biggest form of charity, man. To go out there on the highways and byways, present your body as living sacrifice, to feed the sheep of the Most High, to give warning to your people, all right, to correct them in their errors. That's love, man, because we're trying to get as many people of the elect to get right as we can, all right, and that's a form of love because the Most High is gonna destroy this place, you know. But it says, "Let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth." Okay. So the people that you deal with on a day-to-day basis outside of this truth, outside of the brotherhood, all right, they shouldn't be knowing, everything that you're involved in, man. Okay, they might know that you believe in, that you're Israelite, but they don't gotta know that you're out there on the streets teaching, or they don't gotta know that you're in GMS or whatever Israelite group you're in. Okay, they don't gotta know these things, man. Okay, they don't even gotta know the whole doctrine. All right, you ain't really gotta tell them anything, man. All right, and that's using wisdom, man. Brothers call that going into Clark Kent mode. Clark Kent mode because Clark Kent, when he was at work, I think he was working for like um, a newspaper company, right? He wasn't going around telling people that he was Superman. Nah, man, he kept that to himself, or a handful of you know trusted individuals, man. Which the only people that we can trust are the brotherhood, man. It's the sincere brothers, because you got a lot of guys out there that are not sincere. All right, so let's move on. This is Psalms chapter 41, verse 9. It says, "Yea, mine own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, did eat of my bread, have Salakia." Psalms 41 and 9. "Yea, my own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, which did eat of my bread, have lifted up his heel against me." That's going into Judas Iscariot, man. Okay? Here it is, you sitting at the Passover with the Lord. All right? And the Lord already knew that Judas Iscariot was going to betray him. All right, but this guy, he was sitting at the Passover, knowing damn well that he was about to go meet up with them scribes and Pharisees and the chief priests, and cut a deal to you know hand over the Lord. Okay, and that just shows you, man, that you know you got some wicked jakes out there, man. Even in this thing of ours, man. All right, because scriptures say this. All right, Matthew chapter 24, verse 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right? Yeah. Okay? As a matter of fact, we gotta read up a couple verses. Matthew chapter 24, verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right? So it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. And we're approaching those times, man. We see inflation. We see countries dropping the dollar. Okay, we see false flags, cyber attacks. Okay, food shortages. All right. These are all indications, man, that we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. They talking about a new variant of the COVID-19. All right. So people are thinking that they about to go back. Things about to go back to normal, but they don't understand, man, that this Edomite, this devil, he's on borrowed time, man, and he has a short time left. There's not much time that he has left, man. Okay, and it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. He shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Yeah. And who's the ones that's gonna be delivering us up? A lot of our family members, man. They potentially might do that, man. Okay. People try to get you arrested for speaking his word. All right. That's why you gotta watch who you deal with. Okay, the scriptures say never trust thine enemy. And who are our enemies? 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. And these other nations. Okay? And these women too. Pursuant to Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Okay? It says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Yeah, because when the Most High bring that fire down, that tribulation down, okay, that's when the real test is gonna begin, man. Okay? And that's when people are gonna start being offended, and they're gonna a lot of people are gonna get weak, man. Okay? Shit, even people that you thought that was down with you, whether it be a woman, which your woman ain't really down with you, but you might have a woman that might, quote unquote believe. But guess what? In that day when the famine hits, okay, when it's a lack of bread out here, and Joe Biden is announcing that anybody that's involved in domestic terrorism and you report them, we'll give you free food, or so forth and so on. There's a very high chance that they gonna deliver you up to be afflicted, man. The scriptures say you shall be brought before kings and governors and princes, man. Okay, and that's gonna happen again because it happened 2,000 years ago, and it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again in this time, man. Go read about it. You can read about it in 2 Ezra the 16th chapter, man. But in that day, like it says, then it shall be known who are my chosen. Okay, and the Lord is gonna what? The Lord is gonna fight for us, man. All right, and ultimately, whatever our lot is in this truth, whether it's to be a martyr or, you know, to make it through, we're still gonna be all right. We still gonna get our reward. Okay. So yeah, man. So just be careful who you give information to, man. Really, don't tell anybody outside this truth nothing, man. Okay, that's the real message. Don't tell anybody anything that's not in this truth, man. They don't need to know anything, man. Okay, use wisdom when you out and about in this world. Okay, because the devil is coming down with that great wrath, man. All right. So with that, hope you've been edified, and I'm gonna say shalom.